Hello, and welcome to today's family program. I'm Dr. Kitcher, and it's always a joy to be with you. We are here once again, and last week we started a new series on being entrusted. We will continue today, but before we do that, I always ask that you connect with a friend, call somebody, let them join this program, and let them watch together so we can, all benefit. And also take time to like and share this link with friends and people that you love and care about. Being entrusted is not an easy thing. It comes out of a relationship that has been built over time, and also what people know that you are capable of doing. We made some clear statements last week, and before we left, I left you with a question that can you be trusted? And how are you taking care of things that are in your domain, which you know do not belong to you, but are being entrusted to you? As we continue today, I don't know what your answers were, but you would know whether you got the right answers or not. But last week, we talked about the fact that material wealth is not the foundation of being a steward. You don't need to have stuff before you can be, entrusted. You need to have a particular set of characteristics or character traits, then you can be, sort of trusted. We said a wise utilization of resources under your control does not also make you a good steward. It is also said that the fact that you have idea how to, manage stuff is not the foundation, but the foundation of being a steward is an attitude of gratitude. It is being thankful for the things that you have been entrusted with, and then using your potential to make sure that you bring those things into, fruition and as expected by the one who trusted you with it. We said the principles, and I laid down certain principles. What we said last week, that the first principle of foundation of stewardship is the fact that all things that we see around us is made by someone. We did not come to invent anything. Everything that we use today were on this earth before. And because of that, we do not claim ownership of anything. We have been entrusted the trees, the sea, the waters, and everything that we see around. And I'm saying that sometimes we don't utilize them wisely. So we destroy our waters, we destroy our ecosystem, and then we invite calamity, disasters on ourselves. But if we would be, good stewards and good keepers of the nature, the resources that have been entrusted with us, we will see it flourish, grow, and positively affect our life. So it is an issue of gratitude, understanding, and readiness to use the things that are within your domain. So we are managers. And the word a manager is not just an office, but it is more of a responsibility. It means the entrusted person to take care of and to, make things work. So we need to understand that it is not about what we know as much as about how ready we are to keep things in order. So we have to understand that life has given us so much, and it is only when we use what life has given us that we begin to see the potential of what we have. Talking about being entrusted, I said it comes out of relationship, it comes out of knowledge, it comes out of trust, it comes out of friendship, communication. What you don't communicate will not be known. And what you don't communicate clearly will not be known clearly. So we have to make sure that as much as we are ready to move and do stuff, we are also ready to follow the principles and the rules of being trusted. So when you are being trusted, you must be in connection and contact with the one who trusted you with the duty. The fact that you are a line manager does not mean you are independent from your top bosses. Sometimes when we are given a department to take over, we begin to create that department into like a country or an independent place. Nobody can tell you what you got to do there, but you forget that 3 years ago, you came with an application to your boss to ask for you to be given a job, and they gave you a role to play. That does not mean you own that place. So we must always track back and remember we have been entrusted with stuff, and you must stay in close communication, contact, talks with your, bosses. It is very, very important. And then you listen to what they say, and also you share what you know, because you are the person who would be making decisions in those places and making stuff work. So you work together. These are the dynamics of what will make you a good and a trustworthy person. You must make sure that you protect whatever is entrusted to you from losses, from dangers, and from destruction. This is the responsibility of the manager. This is the responsibility of the entrusted person. You must keep what you have. You must guard it, and you must add value to it. It must increase. It must flourish. It must succeed. It must progress whilst it is under your care. That means you as a manager, as a leader, as a person that is being entrusted, you need to also appreciate yourself. You need to learn more. You need to know the current trends. You need to know where the wind is blowing, so you know which sails to adjust so that you stay on course. If you don't do anything when stuff starts happening, you can't be swayed to a place that will not be your destination. I told you one of my favorite sayings is what? Journeying is good, but arrival is better. When you are going somewhere, a journey without a destination just becomes wandering. And you cannot just be about anything. You must be about something. Specificity is the master of achievement of the desires of your life. You must be committed as a trusted person, as a steward. You must be committed, and commitment does not come by just being happy about what you're doing. Commitment does not come just when you get all the boxes ticked. Commitment does not come when everybody is on board with you, but rather commitment comes when you see stuff that are challenging, and yet because of the goal that you have set, you sacrifice, you put in your best, and you get what it takes until you see the answers or the solutions. It is very, very important that you build yourself with that kind of characteristic. It's better to say, I never give up. We can't give up. We can lose. But then if you stay and stand, you lose. If you don't take any action and positive action and action in time, you lose. So you need to make sure that you build within you these natural tendencies, not to just take things when it is a sunny day. But when the rains come and you still need to get out there, don't say because it's raining, we postpone till tomorrow. You get yourself an umbrella, you get yourself a raincoat, hit the road and go do what is supposed to be done. Being an entrusted person requires that you take on challenges. You take on challenges. So these principles we are talking about would make you a responsible, successful, and a thriving steward. The next principle that I am going to share with you is that don't trust your own judgment in dispensing your responsibility. You have a team. Talk to people that are within your sphere. Talk to those above you, talk to those on your level, and talk to those behind you, under you. And you will get the full picture, the feel. the ideas, the intentions, and then you can now take it and see what to adopt, what to bring together, what to remove, or what to go look for. It is absolutely important that you refuse to trust your own judgment when it comes to dispensing your responsibility. Don't think alone because you are the boss. Talk to your team. Ask their opinion. Like we do in family. We want to do something. You ask the family people, the members, oh, what do you guys think about this? This is what we want to do. And then maybe parents talking to children, the children say their views. Later, the parents see that, oh, I think the children have a point. We have to readjust what we're talking about. And then when that thing is done, everybody is happy. But when you come, yes, I'm the father, I'm the mother. This is what I've taught for you guys. Okay, now here it is, take it, or, hit the road. It doesn't work like that. So we must be ready to give up our own judgment when it comes to dispensing our responsibility by taking on the minds that are within the sphere of our operation. We always need to refer to the counsel and direction of those who are more knowledgeable in order to maintain accuracy of our responsibility. Refer to those who are above you for counsel, for advice, for wisdom. Then you are sure you would get what? The right results. Now, if you confirm with your boss before you do something and you do it, and maybe unfortunately, the answer was negative because your boss was aware of what you are going to do. When that negative result comes, he would inquire and ask about how you got there. And then he knows that you followed what he said. So it looks like it didn't work for us. Well, let's see how we can do it better. That puts you in a better position, especially when you don't succeed. And if you succeed, or when you succeed, then what happens is that both of you have worked together as a team, and the boss will say, if you can take the stuff from his mind and probably, work it out that it works out, you are the next candidate for promotion. Listen, don't ever think by showing that you know it all and not consulting anybody, you would succeed. That is rather the way to go down. When nobody advises you, when nobody can talk into your life, when nobody can direct you, you are a dangerous person because your mind alone cannot build the world. The world was made in a way that people would work together. We should be members of a team. Like you have members of your body, your hand, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your forehead, your ear, whatever that is on your body. Every one of them has its function and role. And sometimes when you need to do something, one has to inform the other, then the other informs the other, and then you come to move. Beautiful. Beautiful. So don't ever go solo. Don't. You need to work like the orchestra. Many voices, but singing one song. That is what community is about. So when you are entrusted with a responsibility, please go for counsel from those who have been there, done that, and can impart you with knowledge. So refer to the counsel and direction of those above you. And remember, the boss or the owner has the final say. The one who asks you to do the job, if you do it the way he asks you to do it, not the way you think it should be done, you would always have a yes from him. So remember this, the one who has the last say, the final word, is the owner, is the top guy, is the one that gives you instructions. Please don't take it into your hands. And if you feel something should be done differently, because the one who has the last word I've spoken to you, all you need to do is to refer back to him and say, thank you so much for what you've asked me to do. But in course of working it out, I realized that if we could do this in place of that or that, probably we could really hit the goal faster or better, or that will be less, cost, and bring the arguments about and tell him, please think about this and let me know. But I'm willing to do what you have told me anyway. So he goes back, checks it on the drawing board and says, hey, come on, my guy is so good. Look, what you said is really good. And now I want you to do it that way. So still, though it was your mind, it was your idea, it was what you felt should be done, he has accepted it, and you are now taking it from him, not because you said it, because you must always recognize authority and work according to what authority says. It's not rulership. It's not enslavement. It's not, lording it over you, but it is all about being in your place and doing what is expected of you. Like I told you last week, I'll be taking it very, very, very slowly because this is a very important topic. Many people have lost their place, which was theirs, because they never applied the rules of being a manager, being entrusted with stuff, and they blew it out. And usually, the top people may not even tell you all the reasons why you are being fired, but they could tell you, according to agreements that we came to, you did not fulfill A, B, C, and D, and therefore, we're paying you off. Fired. Gives you a reputation that the next, employer may think twice before bringing you on board. So why don't you rather learn the rules and operate by them and make life meaningful to you? This is today's family program, and we are here to help you build your life, shape your relationships, and make impact as you are breathing daily on the earth. It is important that you share this with other friends, and I would like to encourage you to look at our previous programs, because we usually are building on stuff that we say. So last week, we started a new topic. That new topic is an outbirth of previous topics that we have dealt with. So I would encourage you to go back, watch the previous programs, and then you would be more better to appreciate, understand, and use what you are hearing here. It is important that you know each and every one of us can be entrusted, and we can succeed and do a good job. Until I see you again next week, I'm Dr. Kitcher, and this has been your favorite program on Today's Family. And I want you to know that we are here for you. If you have any questions, you have any concerns, you have any suggestions, inputs, please contact us and let us know. And we'll definitely receive your inputs, and we will also act upon them. And whatever questions you have, we would also answer them. So I wish you every best as you use what you have. Remember, you can be entrusted and make yourself a trustworthy person. See you next week. Bye-bye.